Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. When we left off, there was a lot going on. We met Shelly the killer, and then we learned that the other assassin's broken out of prison, and everyone's connected. And then we got a phone call from another kidnapper who talks a lot like Blaze, but I don't know if it was Blaze yet for sure, but they're certainly talking like them. and now we're gonna try and still find John, who is missing, and we still have all that going on.
Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, about that phone call just now. Wasn't there a strange sound at the end?
A strange sound? There was a strange sound, but I don't remember what it was because it's been a day since we recorded. I don't think you can get away with this. Oh my God, I believe we're doing. I forgot to bring my justice. But I highlight out there.
Oh,
It's like there was a boom sound.
I totally forgot about that.
Now that you mention it, it sounded like an explosion. Was it a birthday balloon?
What?
Might be a hint to establish the culprit's whereabouts.
She's just,
yeah.
I see. The sound of an explosion, eh?
Huh? I would appreciate if you stopped eavesdropping on us.
Mr. Prosecutor, you're as stingy as ever.
First, let's see what she has to say. I guess we'll go talk to her then. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. There we go.
All my hard work's helped me move the case forward. I reckon it's all in a good day's work. I'm not so sure about that. We've been chasing after an entirely different person.
Indeed, it seems she did not properly examine the photo earlier.
What now? Was my info really all that bad?
Yes. Well, no. Some of the blame also falls on us for relying on a dubious information source. It's time for us to regroup and start over.
Could you hold on a sec? If you think I'm staying quiet after being called a dubious source, you got another thing coming. Fine then. Guess I'll just have to tell you about the scoop I've been saving.
You've been saving a scoop? What is it? Chocolate, vanilla, mint? What is it? Although I'm not expecting much, let's hear it.
Ooh.
What is this scoop of yours?
It's Moozilla. I have decisive evidence that my mighty Moozilla exists.
Okay. Let's go, Kay.
Hold up, I'm being serious. Y'all might not believe it, but it's true.
Don't have much time, but I guess there's no other way. Would this decisive evidence of yours be something you recorded on that tape recorder?
He just straight up started to walk away.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You're good at figuring things out, aren't you? It's the sound of Moozilla spewing out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames.
If you say so.
Don't make that face. If you think I'm lying, then have a listen for yourself.
Is it going to be a boom sound?
Ready? Here comes the flame. How was that? It's hard to tell over your shouting, but if you say so, I guess it could be flames.
Miss Swift, did you truly witness these so-called flames?
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really see it with my own two eyes. On account of, I wasn't actually there at the time.
If Mozilla had appeared, wouldn't you have noticed no matter where you were?
Well, I was a ways off, and I was using a slightly unusual recording method, so...
Huh. Could you explain to me this recording method in more detail?
Guess I just dug my own grave.
You did. You did.
What did you do? Truth is, I was aiming for a scoop, so I did me some wireless wiretapping. Wait a minute. Wireless wiretapping? If there's no wires, how'd you tap them?
Okay, please don't concern yourself with the semantics. She was simply intercepting wireless communications and listening in without permission.
I've been spending the last few days scoping out the Grand Tower with my mentor.
So you were investigating the black market auctions? In that case, you naturally would have tapped the immediate area surrounding the Grand Tower.
You betcha. But right then and there, I hear an ear-shattering roar. Finally, Moozilla appears. My heart is pounding. I feel him drawing near. So everything except the sound is just her own personal impressions, right?
In the end, it seems that you didn't actually see anything.
Well, I reckon writing's more my thing. Anyways, as I continued tuning into the situation, Lil Miss K over there almost shatters my eardrums. Eavesdropping is for cowards. Why don't you come out here and fight us fair and square? Oh.
What was that sound just now? And then there's her.
Yeah.
Huh, I see. Miss Swift. While you were eavesdropping, you were surprised by Kay's voice and fell over. In other words, you did not hear her voice directly. You heard it via the radio waves emitted by the bug, did you not?
What? Then does that mean the one who planted the bug on me was... I was just eavesdropping. I never stooped to bugging nobody.
Miss Swift, do you mind if we borrow that tape for a while?
Just do what you please already.
Thank you. Okay.
That's Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth! Is he on his, like, hands and knees down there?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, that's them.
We always think it's Gumshoe when it's them.
But Gumshoe's there on the bottom. Looks like Gumshoe at least.
What?
Maybe
No,
with a
he's
darker
not.
jacket. Who is that on the bottom?
I don't know, but it's
Miss
not
Keys,
Gumshoe.
Miss Berry.
Or was it? I don't know.
Did you find him?
Not yet. Just where could John be?
John?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
They don't know anything about the kidnapping. Regarding Sebastian, we found him not too long ago. Oh, like, really? That's great. Thank you so much. No, I won't be arrested again. Oh, okay. They're here now, but...
Wait,
I
who?
think,
What?
I think
No.
that's...
Yes.
Yeah, it's Gumshoe.
Okay. I just never seen him from that angle. Gummy, why are you running away?
Yeah. Detective Gumshoe. When Mr. Edgeworth gave up his prosecutor's badge, I just didn't know what to do.
Oh.
Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me. And then I began to think, if Mr. Edgeworth isn't a prosecutor anymore, does that mean I'm no longer a detective? That's not how it works. But that's not true. Even without Mr. Edgeworth, I'm still a detective, and investigating is my job. Detectives don't investigate just for the sake of prosecutors, pal. That's why, even if I'm on my own, I won't stop investigating.
So you've been investigating by yourself?
Then perhaps at that time...
You should thank your former subordinate. He gave me some valuable information which may save Kay Faraday.
that the Gumshoe did.
Faraday.
So Jill Crane's autopsy report. I went to the detention center to see how Kay was doing. That's when I heard. When you get to where I'm, you just give your own truths anytime you want. Kay Faraday's the culprit. That was the truth I simply had manufactured out of thin air. Good, very good. That face, that expression. You heard that conversation? That's right. And that's why I looked over the evidence again myself, sir.
Gummy, that's amazing. So it was you who saved me.
Okay. I'm really glad you got your memories back.
Aw, thank you.
Do you get it now? I can investigate on my own.
What? Gummy, don't run away. You've already proven that you can investigate on your own. After all, you saved me.
Detective, I need your help. Currently, I'm not a prosecutor, nor am I much of anything else, even so I will pursue this case. I ask you not as a prosecutor, but as a friend.
Oh,
Detective Gumshoe,
he used the word.
will you help us? Friend?
Wow.
Did you just bow to me? Please cut it out, sir.
Gummy.
Okay, I get it, pal. I can't bear to see Mr. Edgeworth bowing his head at me like this.
Gummy.
Thank you, Detective. What do you want me to do, sir? Detective Gumshoe, please tell me what you've found in your investigation so far. Roger. Leave it to me, sir. I have 3 things to report. First up is about Kay's clothes that was sent to the crime lab. Traces of an extremely powerful sleeping drug called Sleepy ZZZ were found on them. So that means after Kay was drugged at Gourd Lake, she was brought to the roof of the Grand Tower. That's right, sir. Now for item number 2.
Oh boy.
The footage of the security camera at the Grand Tower's elevator. The footage that captured President Huang and Judge Courtney going up to the roof. The elevator is generally the only way to get up to the roof. And if the elevator was used, the person who used it would be caught on camera. Exactly. In other words, if you look over the footage from a couple of days ago, you should be able to see an unconscious Kay being carried up to the roof.
Then, Gummy, does that mean you...
I checked out all the footage from before the incident 2 days ago on Fast Forward. I see. And the results? Well, actually, nothing came up, sir. Kay never showed up on the tape at all.
What?
That was unexpected. I guess it won't be so easy. Man, I wish I had the thing still then, because that means they would have had to go up through the PIC room.
Yeah.
But the only person that was in there was Courtney. She was the one on the log that went in beforehand. Because those would be the only two places that we know of are the elevator and then coming up through the secret floor, which would mean going through the PIC. But the key cards only had Courtney and then Jill way later on, but that was after the murder.
Courtney looking sus.
Unfortunately.
Courtney vented.
God damn it. How was Kay brought up to the roof of the tower? I should take a moment to carefully consider the possibilities. Well, then let's hear your third and final report. Yes, sir. Last but not least, the most important thing to report. I'm sorry to be able to investigate with you again, Mr. Edgeworth.
Aww.
I'm going to give my auto arrest the culprit. That is all, sir. I apologize for putting you through so much, Detective Gumshoe. However, that was your most important report. I had nothing to do with the case at all. I would have preferred something that's actually useful.
Oof.
That merciless attitude, that's the Mr. Edgeworth I know, sir. Alright, so by the way, there's another kidnapping. Young boy's been kidnapped. I want you to help us search for him. Kidnapping, sir? The victim is a boy by the name of John Marsh. That kid with the horns. Yes, do you know about him? I saw that boy myself, sir.
Oh.
Was that this morning? That's right. He came out of that trailer over there. And then he walked towards the garbage pickup area.
The garbage pickup area?
It's right over there, pal.
Huh.
That's where all the trash from the Grand Tower's offices is collected. I don't know what happened after that. Since I left the place around then, it seems we must investigate the garbage pickup area.
Well then.
Well then,
Dang,
we shall.
Gumshoe.
Do I really want to talk to you? Do I want to talk to you too? Or do I want to go to the garbage area? Let's find out what you got going on. Well, they were doing their own thing.
As
expected, Mr. Edgeworth. How did you find him?
Naturally, it was all thanks to his powers of logic and reasoning.
Actually, it was just a coincidence. I guess we weren't any help at all, were we?
No, don't be silly. Of course you helped. Really, thanks a lot. Where were you guys searching, Simon?
I was a bit far off, but we searched around the Sunshine Coliseum.
God, that voice.
The Sunshine Coliseum, so they were by the shore.
Hey!
There were a lot of people at the event there. There were a lot of people at the event there, so I thought we might have gone as well.
An event? Sounds like fun. Is it a festival? I want to go too.
It was a lot of fun. There were food stands, fireworks, and much more.
Simon got worn out by all the people in the crowd pretty quickly, though.
I like you having to tell them that.
It's settled. Once we wrap up this case, let's all go there.
And that event is... Oh, there were fireworks.
Oh, that could be the boom.
Yes. Yes, it could indeed. The circus show. Something that doesn't matter to me. How did we were able to find them so quickly? Why is that? The truth is our circus show is about to start soon. So I don't think we would have been able to help out with the search much longer.
What?
Sorry to burden you with this when you're also needed to prepare for your performance. No, it's okay. Please don't worry about it. After all, it's like I didn't want to get arrested again. I'm so relieved you're able to find him, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, but the warden still hasn't been declared guilty yet.
What?
What?
So you're saying there's still a chance I may be arrested? No, wait.
Jeez.
Okay, please don't tease him. All right. Before I go too far, I want to up into the Coliseum, fireworks, sound of an explosion. Boom.
It makes sense.
Yes. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if they went above and below, I'd be very upset.
Mr. Keys, didn't you say that there were fireworks at the Coliseum earlier? Huh? What about them? Were those fireworks set off during the day? Yeah, even just while we were there. A bunch of them were set off.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
That explosion sound we heard on the end of the kidnapper's phone call could very well have been the fireworks.
Ah!
I don't think you can get away with this. Boom. Right. If the sounds have been picked up by the phone, it must have been fairly loud.
So that means the culprit was near the Coliseum.
I mean, I'll assume that means that they're...
Even so, I bet the fireworks could be heard in lots of places around the Coliseum.
Indeed, it wouldn't be impossible for us to search the entire area by ourselves. If only we could have the police lend us a hand. Gumshoe. Alright, but I guess what we're gonna go with is that I don't think we have the map on us anymore. It's down here. But my assumption will be, is that if we check the map, it's a guide map of the area.
It's a guide map of the area. Let's see.
Yeah. I'll assume it's probably gonna be at the Dawn Waste Center, because that's right nearby where the Coliseum is, where the fireworks probably could have been heard. And then John was probably in the trunk of the car that left here, which probably went to the trash area because this is right by the trash door.
Oh. Gummy said John headed towards the garbage pickup area.
Indeed. There might be some traces of him left behind. Lori said, Granny. Okay, well, number one, there's milk.
Garbage pickup at 11.
He likes to drink milk.
Oh, he always has a carton on him, yeah.
This milk carton is...
It's the one John was drinking out of.
There's no mistake. Something must have happened to John here. Okay, how about a locked door?
Looks like the garbage pickup area is locked.
It's probably to prevent people outside of the Grand Tower from disposing of their trash here. And then pick up at 11.
Yep.
The garbage pickup time is at 11 a.m., so that's why there's no trash. But like the earlier, the place was overflowing with garbage, sir.
Huh.
Including a box!
Looks like today is a day when the bulk waste is collected during the garbage pickup.
There were a lot of bulky items placed there, pal.
The garbage truck's compactor can crush any kind of garbage to dust.
Now, it seems that in the case of bulk waste, it is transported as is without being crushed. Perhaps in a truck. Why do you know about how bulk waste is disposed of, Miss Edgeworth? Because I have you tagging along with me all the time, Gumshoe.
Ah! Maybe Mr. Shields, in order to accomplish his Mr. Edgeworth acquisition plan, sent him something like a moving process instructional brochure.
There are times when you're so sharp, it's scary. Although they're few and far between. Combined with Detective Gumshoe's testimony, the chances are high that John was attacked at the garbage pickup area. Okay.
If it was here, there wouldn't be many witnesses. But why would John have come to a place like this?
It would be natural to think that he came here to throw something away.
We have no way of knowing since the garbage truck has already collected everything.
I don't think there's not really anything else that stands out. Aside from, I mean, that's just part of the door, I would assume. We touched the gate.
Surprisingly empty, isn't it?
Indeed, it seems the garbage just recently been collected.
I wonder, what if the garbage wasn't really collected? Maybe someone stole it all. Mr. Edgeworth, I smell a case.
There certainly is a faint smell of something. Is it truly the smell of a case, though?
No.
Alright, I think that's everything we got here, so. We got some intel. Regina.
That milk has gotta smell bad.
That's probably what it smells.
Even though Regina also searched with her friends. Oh, we were beaten to the punch.
By friends, does she mean her animals? Let's talk about the Berry Big Circus.
Oh boy.
If I recall correctly, wasn't the Berry Big Circus supposed to have a performance today?
Yep, that's right. We've all been practicing a lot for this upcoming performance.
Will Simon also be performing?
Of course, he's been practicing really hard, even though he keeps saying, no way, no way, no way. Even rode in a balloon and did lots of advertising for us.
Probably scared him shitless.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, you should also come by and see Simon's heroics.
Very well. That is, if we're able to successfully solve this case.
Yeah.
and the animal friends. It sounds like you were saying you used animals in your search.
Yep, I thought we would be able to find him if I used Regent and Astique, but Simon said, no way, no way, no way, no way, and stopped me. No fun.
Huh. If someone hadn't been there, there would have probably been a mass panic right about now.
Simon, why did you stop her? Would have made the city more fun, like the circus.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please forgive me. Why is he apologizing to me? I haven't said anything. All right.
He's got those
good fun.
Accusing eyes.
Yeah. All right, time to put some pieces of logic together. So, we have the fact that, okay. Taxi and blue truck came through the plaza this morning. Because I'd want to say that would prove that the blue truck is what took the garbage.
Yeah.
I feel like, because there's not much we can do, so I want to say, we'll try and connect that. If not, then there's might be more we need to do, but I don't know what else we can do.
Yay!
No, that's it. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
I was going to say, I couldn't see how that couldn't be it.
Yeah, it was just because it wasn't really specifying the truck was there this
true.
morning. So at the garbage area as a garbage truck.
Because it was also mentioning the taxi.
Yeah. The only vehicles that came through the plaza this morning were a taxi and a blue truck.
And Mr. DeBest was kidnapped in that taxi.
Yes, meanwhile, John was attacked in the garbage pickup area. And the garbage was collected from there at 11 a.m. I've got it, sir. The blue truck was actually... That's right. The blue truck that came through the plaza was a garbage truck. However, be that as it may, the officer who gave us this information made no mention that the blue truck was a garbage truck.
Talk about careless. How could someone mistake a garbage truck for a normal truck?
That's not it, Kay. Today was a day for the collection of bulk waste. I suppose it was a standard truck without a trash compactor that came by to collect the trash. John was taken away by this garbage truck. And where do garbage trucks go? To the dump, of course!
Hold up. The culprit was disguised as a garbage collector, right? And the truck was probably fake, too. How do we know they really went to the dump?
No, the garbage truck should have been real.
What is that?
That'll be made clear if you simply take a look at the garbage pickup area. The garbage truck John was kidnapped in was real.
Well, I mean, there's no trash.
Yeah, you have a point. I guess that'd be the best bet.
There's something important there?
There's not, actually. The spot alone is evidence enough that the garbage truck was the real one. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I don't.
No, so it wasn't here. No garbage truck, it wouldn't have been able to collect the trash.
Exactly.
Oh, the lock.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Mr. Edgeworth, what makes you think that the garbage truck was real?
It'll be locked because they have to have a way to unlock it. That makes more sense than just like,
Duh.
oh, the garbage is gone. They just phase through the thing. There we go. The garbage pickup area is locked.
Only a real garbage collector could have unlocked it to collect the trash.
Or a master thief. But precisely, we should assume that a genuine garbage truck was used. For example, the kidnapper could have put John into a large cardboard box. The box was mixed in with the rest of the bulk waste.
The garbage collector would have carried John away without even knowing it.
Exactly. The culprit would then lie in wait at the garbage dump. And if they said, I threw it away by mistake, the box would be returned to them.
Any garbage dumps nearby? Let's see. There's 2 of them.
So which
on
garbage dump
opposite
was he?
sides.
So which garbage dump was he taken to?
I'd say the one by the Coliseum.
Yep, and we're gonna use the logic to get that. Could there be a hint in any of the information I hold? There is, Edgeworth.
Yes.
You hold your little darn
Which
tootin'
garbage
near the
dump?
Coliseum.
Near the Coliseum.
And which garbage
You
dump?
still have those 3 footprints.
Yeah, they haven't connected to anything yet. They're gonna hold on to the end. Based on the explosion sound we heard from the kidnapper's phone, we know that John is being confined someplace in the vicinity of the Coliseum.
One of the garbage dumps is right next to the Coliseum.
Yes, that. John was almost certainly taken there. In which case, the place he is being confined to must also be somewhere close by. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! Could I ask you to search the area around the garbage dump?
What?
You don't have to ask me. We're like we're strangers, sir. It feels so distant. Please just order me around like you normally do. Are you sure, detective? Right now, I'm not a prosecutor. Didn't I tell you, sir? Detectives don't just investigate for the sake of prosecutors. Yeah, my thanks, detective. Now go fucking search. That's more like it, pal. That's the Edgeworth I know.
You guys are such a weird dynamic.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Mr. Edgeworth, look, it's almost time.
Yeah, that's bad. Yes, it would be best if we
Ooh.
hurry. That should also be at their limit. Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you. Leave it to me, sir. This may be an unofficial investigation, but I'll call in all my pals from the station to help.
I'll help too. Stealing John back is my job after all.
I'll be returning to the courtroom. I might be able to draw out some more time.
Okay, well then, even in the depths of night.
The clock just struck 2. We have to hurry. Yes, sir.
Ah, my introduction! When no other bird dares take flight!
Poor thing. Oh boy. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh boy.
Just punch him.
Oh hey. Well, if it isn't former prosecutor Edgeworth. Blaze the best.
Witness, face forward, we're not done talking yet.
Like I said, you see. What exactly is what I have to need to help that person out, Your Honor? You know, it's a crying shame. Having a beautiful woman declared guilty. Honestly, it brings tears to my eyes. But you see, there's no reason for me to go out of my way to hide evidence just to save her.
However, we still have the testimony of your son, Prosecutor De Best. He testifies that he handed the evidence over to you.
Nah.
Oh.
Well, I haven't the slightest clue what he was talking about.
So that's what he was doing.
Listen, I can't imagine why Sebastian would have said something like that, you know. Because you kidnapped him. By accident, by the way. What if there is evidence that shows your connection with Warden Roland? Huh? Just what do you think you're doing, former prosecutor Edgeworth? I was under the impression that you are no longer in any position to stand in court.
Miles Edgeworth, how dare you barge into my prosecutor's bench?
Francesca, I'm sorry. I need you to lend me the bench for a little while.
What are you saying?
Judge Courtney, I've brought vital evidence related to this case. Your Honor, please allow me to testify. She'd never allow it.
Ooh.
Courtney Pye, Uncle Ray also asked that he be allowed to testify. There are no objections from the prosecution either, right?
Understood. The prosecution also has no objections. He does.
There's no way you can allow something like this, you know. Such high-handed methods. Surely are enough to warrant being held in contempt of court. Wouldn't you say, Courtney? As long as John is still in danger, Judge Courtney cannot rule against the warden.
Yeah.
I must convey to her somehow that the search for her son is progressing. Judge Courtney, I ask that you have faith in me and my assistant.
Now that you mention it, where exactly is she?
She is currently out searching for the most important piece of evidence. It was a waste of time. There's no such evidence. Are you stalling for time? How disgraceful. Most important piece of evidence, huh? Courtney Pye? I don't really know what the evidence is, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, but I think we should have faith in her. After all, even if she may not look like it, she's still a great thief yada grasu. Somehow it seems that Mr. Shields understands. Judge Courtney, we've already determined the general location of that evidence.
But he doesn't know about John.
Yeah.
So.
It's only a matter of time before she steals the evidence back.
Oh. I understand. Then I shall give you special permission to testify.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is ridiculous. No, you are.
This vital evidence that you have found, please present it to the court.
Blaze the Best and Patricia Rowland are somehow connected. Allow me to present the evidence that proves it. Which piece of evidence proves the relationship between Patricia Rowland and Blaze the Best? It is the thingy that we found report on nightly, yeah.
Beautiful.
This document contains a detailed report regarding the interrogation of a certain man. A certain man? That man being the late Horace Knightley. And the one who interrogated him was the defendant in this trial, Patricia Rowland. So that means that was the interrogation where... That's right. Patricia Rowland murdered Knightley in the aftermath of the interrogation. And that very interrogation has been recorded in this written report.
That definitely sounds like vital evidence. Miles Edgeworth, just now you referred to that document as a written report. Now, just who in the world was that report written for?
I thought you might ask that, Francesca. And that's precisely what is most important about this report. We found this document inside the safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower.
The 51st floor is the storeroom for the black market auction.
Indeed, and the conductor of the auction was you, Blaze the Best. Well, shit. You received a report about the victim from Warden Rowland, and we're gonna get you to the bottom of this next time.
No.
We're gonna get you.
Hopefully.
I
hope.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna fucking snap your neck.
Oh my god. Calm down.
My throat hurts now. Ow.
Well, yeah.
Oops.